Compromise is the art of the possible.
The Australian government has reached an agreement with China that creates a pathway for the resolution of the dispute over Australian barley.
When Beijing hit Australian barley with crippling tariffs in 2020, the Morrison government appealed to the WTO. More than 2 years later, the independent umpire is poised to deliver findings in Australia's favour, but now Labor has pressed pause.
We will temporarily suspend our World Trade Organisation dispute over Australian barley.
China will use that window to conduct an urgent review of those tariffs. The Australian government clearly hoping Beijing will take the opportunity to quietly withdraw them.
The reason we are going down this path is because the Australian government wants to see these impediments, these tariffs lifted as soon as possible.
That would reopen a market worth up to $1.5 billion a year.
3 months from now, hopefully we're going to see these duties lifted and business as usual returns to some degree.
Although some of the damage may be permanent.
I doubt we'll ever get back to where we were with nearly 6 million tonnes going to China of barley. So it's going to take a lot of time to rebuild that confidence in the Australian grower.
And if the strategy works for barley, it might also work for wine.
If this is successful, this is a template for the resolution for wine.
The Albanese government is making every effort to offer China a graceful exit from this dispute. Today's announcement buys both countries more time and is another indication Australia's increasingly confident that it can settle this disagreement on its terms. But that will still require Beijing to actually back down. And there's still no guarantee that will happen. Stephen Jedgetts, ABC News, Canberra.